Yes, boys, we're back for another Walking Thoughts with Lex. Today is an important one. Now, before we do get into what today's video is about, we're actually leveling up the channel, guys. So from next week, we're going professional, okay? So all of you guys need to be subscribed. So you're ready for that. We're gonna make sure the content is top tier for everybody who's old and new, right? So that's just a quick disclaimer. There may be a little less videos over the weekend. But with that being said, guys, it's been up, it's been down, the dip's been dipping, the green candles have been greening, pumping, right? And POV, you sold the dip, you're now crying because the market's pumping up again. Now, most traders overestimate what they can make in a short period of time, and they underestimate what they can make over an entire cycle. Maybe not even an entire cycle, a year, right? People come up to me, one of the number one questions I get when coins are pumping is, I need a coin that's gonna make the most returns now, what should I buy? Now, if you ask me that question, I'm not going to reply to you, because that just shows, number one, how inexperienced you are. Number two, you don't have the right mentality for the space. Because if you're coming in saying, I need to make the max gains, guys, nobody knows what the next pumping coin is going to be. I think like Youre pumped crazy, like 300% over a week. Who would have saw that coming, right? Youre holders are going to say they did, but nobody knew when a certain coin's going to pump, okay? So get that out of your head. But you've got the ability, if you just hone in, to make extreme gains over the space of one cycle. And that's how so many people leave the trenches and get rich. That's how you really leave the trenches, right? You don't need to be going into the Solana trenches and buying dick butt coin, okay, to get rich. You DCA into bags of conviction. That's going to bring me on to my next point, guys. And that's going to be, if you don't know what the hell you're holding, every red candle looks like a sell signal. Every red candle looks like, oh my God, it's all over. It's not all over, right? We just have a pullback. We said in yesterday's video, a lot of our coins pumped up 100% over the space of a few weeks. We then retraced 10%, and I was getting so many messages where it's like, what's going on? I don't know. Maybe altcoin season's cancelled. After a 100% move, of course there's going to be a pullback, right? Once we do get into the real thick of the bull run, and we've gone up hundreds of percents, are you guys going to be able to handle 20% corrections? Now, I know I will. I know my channel OGs will, because we're switched on, we buy the lows, and then when it comes to the highs and there's a dip of 10, 20%, we're still massively up. So for everybody who's panicking, you need to know what the hell you're holding, guys. And if you haven't got conviction in it, maybe you need to reanalyze your portfolio, right? If you're just going off, oh, this person said to buy this coin because it's the next thing, and you have no idea what the fuck it is, right? Maybe do some research into it. It's up to you. It's your money at the end of the day, not the person behind the screen. And on top of that, like, you got to try and like detach your emotions. As much as everyone says detach your emotions, one way that I did it, right, I shared this with my friends actually, when my portfolio was going down like multiple tens of thousands, I removed all of my portfolio tracking apps, right? Doesn't mean I deleted my exchange apps, but things like CoinMarketCap, I just logged out of it. I could check the prices, but I wasn't checking my overall portfolio price, refreshing it every 10 minutes, because that is going to do no good to your mental health, guys, okay? In the dips, it does no good to your mental health. In the pumps, it's equally as bad, because you just get overexcited and your expectations are too high. You're refreshing. It's not healthy, guys. And I did this in the last cycle as well. So that's why I'm trying to give you this free game. So yeah, it's fine to check your portfolio every now and then, you know, try and find out when a good time to DC out is to sell. But if you're refreshing your portfolio like a madman, hundreds of times a day, like I'm sure a lot of you guys do, you know, you're going to make stupid decisions on dips. And it's easy to say, you know, buy the dip, watch it rip. But actually doing it is a whole nother thing, guys, okay? So many people say, I bought the dip, I bought this, I bought that, but there's actually no proof that they bought the dip, okay? And you can see that they didn't buy the dip because they act overly emotionally when there is a dip. So again, you've got to avoid the Twitter hysteria. You've got to avoid, you know, the who is selling tweets, who did this. this person knows something. Oh my God, this person just bought, they must know something. I can't stand those tweets, guys. And I've just mute every account that does it, okay? So you need to be careful of who you're following, who you're watching, who you're listening to, because that's going to make you act emotionally in these dips. I don't know what way I'm going right now. All right, but you've got to remember, we're in the game for the long run. Even if you're not and you're in it just for one cycle and you want to get out, you should still have a long-term mentality. You shouldn't be thinking, right, I'm going to make X amount, 10X in a week, guys, okay? You see people online do it through perp trading, through meme coins, but you're probably not going to do it, okay? So, look, remove the emotions from the dips. When the dips happen, just zoom out a little bit and say, I wonder what's happened over the past week as to what could have caused this dip. And don't ask people online. Actually, use what's in between your eyes, guys, okay? Use it. It's there for a reason. So, anyway, I hope none of you guys did sell. For those who did sell and you panic sold, use this as a lesson. But that's some walking thoughts with Lex. Make sure you're subscribing. I'm going to go across the road and not die. I'm seeing you in the next one. Peace.